babe. Don't with my love. I told her she knows. Take aim and reload. I don't wanna know that, babe. On my hotel door, I don't even know if she knows what for. She was crying on my shoulder. I already told you, trust and respect is what we do this for. I never intended to be next, but you didn't need to take him to bed, that's all. And I never saw him as a threat until you disappeared with him to have sex, of course. It's not like we were both on tour. We were staying at the same hotel floor. And I wasn't looking for a promise or commitment, but it was never just fun, and I thought you were different. This is not the way you realize what you wanted. It's a bit too much too late, if I'm honest. And all this time, God knows I'm singing. Don't win my love. That heart is so cold, all over my own. I don't wanna know that, babe. Don't win my love. I told her she knows. Take aim and reload. I don't wanna know that, babe. Don't win my love. That heart is so cold, all over my own. I don't wanna know that, babe. Don't win my love. I told her she knows. Take aim and reload. I don't wanna know that, babe.
Step in front of a runaway train, just to feel alive again. Pushing forward through the night, aching chest and blurry sight. It's so far away. It's so far away. Cold wind blows into the skin. Can't believe the state you're in. It's so far away. It's so far away. Who are you trying to impress? Steadily creating a mess. Step in front of a runaway train, just to feel alive again. Pushing forward through the night, aching chest and blurry sight. Aching chest and blurry sight. Aching chest and blurry sight. Step in front of a runaway train, and blur aside. Aching chest and blur aside. Aching chest and blur aside.
Howdy Maximilian, how you doing? How's everybody going? Let me know if my mic is too quiet, because I can turn it up a little bit. I was looking at the recent VODs and it was a bit loud. It was louder than everything else. So if that's the case, well, it is the case because I was already looking at it. I'll turn it down a little bit, but if it's not good, okay, good to you, that's good. Now, let me just let my dogs out of the bathroom because I can hear them. They've been in there because they're in timeout, but I'll let them out of timeout. Seemed like I was peeking before, but not anymore. That's good. It is, yeah, time to hold it down. Yeah. Speaking of that, bro, we gotta find. Hopefully Nate Casey's back. Hopefully he's not sick anymore. If he isn't, we got some shit to do. We know Kaniklo's out. We need to speak to Kaniklo. I kind of want to talk to Sam Bass as well. And good working. Thank you so much.
No!
Shut the fuck up. 5 gifts. Thank you so much, good working. Thank you. Hold on. What is... Man, I changed... Fuck's sakes. I changed the sub sound, man. Why is that... Was it not working? I appreciate it so much, man. It means a lot. Thank you so much, dude. Let me just check it quickly, because I did change it. Okay, that's definitely... It's definitely a different sound. I don't know why that was played. Yeah, we do need to talk to Sloan as well. Good point. Thing is, we can't go to fucking Saint Denis. We can, but we're gonna get shot. We got shot yesterday. You're working with another sub. Thank you so much, dude.
No!
Shut the fuck up. Thank you so much, man. Where the... So, before it used to be much easier. Alright, when I was changing it last time, you could do it in the Streamlabs app. Now you can't. Now you have to do it on an internet browser, which is really stupid and weird. Hold on. Did I just find it? No, I didn't. Oh my god. You're wicked. Thank you so much, dude.
No!
Sorry, I'm trying to work this out right now. Cause I forget what it was. I forget what thingy it was on in the settings. I forget. Yeah, it used to be here, man, but it's not here anymore. And I'm literally looking on the bloody website that it makes you use now. And the sub sound is the different one that I changed, but it's not coming through when you actually sub. Now there used to be a thing where you would change it, and there was gift subs. There was the option for gift subs. You could have different ones for all of them if you wanted. But now it's just subscription, so I changed that, but now it seems not to be working. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch a video later. I'm gonna get back into it though. It's gonna take too much time trying to figure it out now. I don't know why they had to make it so fucking difficult though. Before it was easy. But I appreciate it, Guru, and it means a lot to me, man. Thank you so much, dude. I do it through Streamlabs. How you doing, Algebra? What's Sam Bass's Telegram? Alright, that's all our telegrams. Man, we've been hanging out in the city lately. It's where we've been having it. It's where we've been having our RP at. It's been fun. Now we're prohibited from entering it for the time being. So we will go somewhere else, I guess. I don't want to go back to Valentine, dude. But I'm being forced into Valentine. Let's wait for responses and just see who's around Valentine, I guess. Then we might duck to Thieves. Blackwater, see who's around there. I want to get rid of these suspenders off this outfit, but you can't take them off. So annoying. I'm gonna have to get another $50. Looks good from the front. From the back, man, it kind of looks goofy. I don't know if it's a broken model or if it's meant to be like this. I don't understand it. Are we still holding the Van Horn? I mean, we say we are, but James Kelly doesn't go there much. It's, you know, there's a... Nate Casey hasn't been around for a bit. Kelly, I had to miss the weekend, so we've been off and on. Kettleman, Jackson, Sissika, Sloan, we don't know what Sloan's doing, we need to talk to her. Oh, we forgot to Telegram Sloan, dude. We'll do it in Valentine. But yeah, I mean, technically we are. There's not much going on there, though. I mean, there's no reason for us to go there. There's no RP there at the moment. I know I said I like this horse, but the way it's shaped is starting to annoy me. I'm gonna be completely honest. It's so fat, man. And it's so short. I wish it was taller. If the Ardennes had this coat, it'd be perfect. The Ardennes is a really good built horse. It looks good. But this horse is... The Bretons are weird, man. So chunky and short. The name Wombat really does fit it though, because it's really short and stubby like a wombat. Am I trying to change the alerts to the Streamlabs browser page? That's the only way you can do it now. You can't do it through the actual app anymore. What the fuck? That was so cursed. I don't ever want to see that again. Man, I hate these suspenders. What's Sloan's telegram? JH764, isn't it? Let me check. Yep. We don't have Aurora's telegram saved. Oh, here it is. KH378. Yeah, no, Gorwick, and it's linked to Twitch, not YouTube. So I don't know what the problem is. I'll fix it. I'll fix it when I stop streaming though. I'll find a video that'll tell me how to do it. It's a pain in the ass, but it is what it is right now. I really don't know why they changed it, but they did, you know, so not much I can do at the moment. I will get it done though. I will change it. I think we'll get an OG horse out, man. I'm gonna give this horse some time. It just looks so silly. And my dogs are play fighting. Zoe, shut up. They just bark at random stuff, man. Anything that moves, they bark at it. It's so annoying. Alright, let's take our stuff off. Poor Wombat. He's only been ridden for 2 days. He's already annoying me. It's so ugly. Such an ugly horse. I don't know why I got it. Appreciate it, Gorika. What do you guys think about these suspenders? I want to take them off, but I'm gonna have to get $50. If you can even call them suspenders. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I like them. Sometimes, nah. The mill suspenders. Again, my team speaks on and working. See, this is a real horse. This is what a horse should be built like. Should be a bit taller, but you know.
Like being an information hub. That could be very interesting.
How many people? Valentine is there? I guess Steve's it is. Now this horse feels so skinny, but I know it's a normal horse. I know this is a normal proportioned horse, but it feels so skinny after riding the other one. Because that one was so big and fat. This one looks tiny. Gonna have to use this one to make the horse look normal now. Man, look at how they look and feel like a broken texture. Something that shouldn't be in the game. But it's kind of like, I think it's meant to be broken suspenders that can hang down. I don't know what the point of them are. I just thought it would be cool to, I know Mills wears them. And I thought it would be something to not make the outfit so linear and just like skin tight kind of. I don't know how to explain it. Like kind of a baggy feel. But it just, I don't know how I feel about it now. Wish I could take them off. But I have to make a whole new outfit. Sup Grumpy, how you doing? How's your day / night / morning going? The vest might go well with this. James Kelly doesn't really wear vests, and I have good shirts to go with the... There's the uncategorized option when you're making outfits. And it's pretty much got all the like the glitchy shirts that only go with certain clothes. And there's a few of them that go really well with vests that I would actually maybe wear in an outfit. But the problem with this shirt and vest is it makes the arms, because the player model I use, the chest model I should say, I use for James Kelly. It's not the skinniest option, but it's one of the skinny ones. So with this model, this shirt and the vest, it makes his arms look like twigs, and I don't like the look of it. It looks really weird. It looks like a skeleton. Wish I had cotton open vests. I wish I had a lot of things. There's so many items of clothing that I wish they had, but Rockstar is useless. When it comes to updating and clothes and stuff like that is what I mean. I mean, they made a really, really good base game. They made a lovely game. One of the best. But they really slacked off on the clothes, man. I say it every single stream. I say it every single day, and I will keep saying it. I don't know what my goal is, but I just need everybody to know and understand that Rockstar Games blundered hard, and they always do. You know, they always let me down. Everyone who cares about customization and, you know, realistic clothes and weaponry in games, they always let those people down as well. In every single game they produce. GTA 4, GTA 5, Red Dead 1, Red Dead 2. Red Dead 1 textures were pretty good for the time, actually. But Red Dead 2 specifically, and GTA 5 to be honest, the clothes in that game, the gun textures in both games are utterly disgusting. Like 90% of the clothing options in both games are horrendous. Like it takes you a long time to find not just clothes that fit your character, clothes that just look good. And is it too much to ask for, really? Clothes textures? Too much to ask for, Rockstar? I don't think so. I think they could have got it done in a month or two if they just knew what they were fucking doing, man. They just pay no attention to it. They don't think it makes a difference. Well, I guess it really doesn't, because not many people care about it, but come on, just come on. Don't fuck me over so hard, Rockstar. Their games are... I mean, the clothes are utter shit. They do some goofy shit, yeah. I'm not gonna act surprised that they cancelled updates for Red Dead 2 online. I knew that was coming. I'm kinda hoping they were just talking about Red Dead Online, and I'm kinda hoping they're gonna bring out a DLC for Red Dead single player. Because there's no fucking way they're just not gonna do that, man. Like, really? How would they justify that? Like, I understand Red Dead Online makes them nowhere near as much money as GTA 5, as GTA Online. Nowhere near, like, doesn't even come close. I understand that. Okay, don't update Red Dead Online. No one gives a fuck about it anyway. It's a shit game. We all know that. But it's their fault it's a shit game. But regardless, no one's playing it. No one cares about the Red Dead Online updates. But bring us Undead Nightmare 2 or something. Bring us a DLC for the best single player game of the century. The decade, I should say. Sorry. The decade. You know, just something. Just some crumbs, please. Just a nibble. That's all I ask for. Yeah, that's what they say, Earthbound, but they're probably putting money into it that they're not getting out of it. That's the whole reason. They're not going to fund Red Dead Online when it makes them no money. And I mean, it's a good thing it makes them no money because it's a fucking shit game. Red Dead Online sucks. I don't know why people still play it, Chad. I really don't. Like, you log into log into GTA Online and you just get blown up by a flying motorbike. Or like someone in a helicopter or attack jet. So stupid. The PvP is actually pretty fun. Sometimes. But not when you're getting blown up by jets. It turned into like Battlefield on steroids. It's just a objectively shit game, and I don't know why people pour so much money into it and play it. It's a lot of kids, to be honest with you. It's like 10-year-olds and 12-year-olds. I know for a fact because when I used to play, you'd go into the voice chat and that's all that you would hear. It's kids screaming. That's the only reason I played it. It was really funny. I'm not sad to admit it either, but it was really funny just going into a GTA Online lobby, just shooting people and listen to their reactions. Because everyone... It's kind of it's a guarantee that you go into a GTA Online lobby, there's going to be people in the voice chat. You just had to find the one that would talk. I guess that's where my trolling origin started. Probably GTA Online lobbies. And Red Dead Online lobbies too, the first one. I always used to do that. But, you know, it wasn't the griefing that people are capable of now. I was just shooting people, you know. There was passive mode. They could get away from me if they wanted to. I just wanted to hear him rage. But those days are over. I don't play that shitty game anymore. That was at least a couple of years ago now. You couldn't be less excited for GTA. Nah, I'm very excited for GTA 6 just to see what they do to it. I mean, look at Red Dead 2, and this was 4 years ago. They've been working on GTA 6 for so long, just imagine the quality of it. It's gonna have to be great. Anything less than groundbreaking, amazing shit is gonna be a letdown, to be honest. Speaking of Bethesda, the next Skyrim game, the next Elder Scrolls game, I mean, will be, that should be really good too, hopefully. I can't wait for that. Man, I just want an Elder Scrolls roleplay game, open world roleplay server. That'd be so sick. Kingdoms and shit, fucking guilds. People starting their own guilds, people starting their own kingdoms. Oh my god, that'd be so good. That'd be so juicy. What else do I want? I want a 900 AD Viking roleplay as well. Kind of like Reign of Kings, but more serious. Man, I'd love that. I'd play the shit out of that. And Star Wars, open world Star Wars roleplay would be great. This is why I'm so excited for the future of RP, man. As soon as this shit starts picking up, companies are going to realize that it's the future. Hopefully, I'm begging. And they're going to start producing games just for it. I want an open world Star Wars game where I can walk around as a fucking Mandalorian and start my own cult. I want my own Mandalorian cult on a just a random planet, a random rainforest planet, and I want to use Ewoks. I want to make an Ewok farm and make them generate electricity. Is there even electricity in Star Wars? Yeah, of course there is. What am I don't know. Generate something. I want to use Ewoks as. I want to get an Ewok hamster wheel. Just another day in Thieves Landing. This guy won't die. Here we go. And these guys just took out all these 4 wolves. Holy shit! Loving memory of Jack Kellerman. I'll be slinking around as a dual jagger. Dual? I can never say dual. Dual. I always say dual instead of dual. Dual dagger, bow, Khajiit, assassin for the squad. Yeah, I'll definitely probably roll a Khajiit as well. Or maybe a Nord. I like Nords. If there was ever an Elder Scrolls RP, and if it was based in at the time Skyrim was, I'd love to lead the Stormcloaks. I always loved the Stormcloaks. They're such a sick faction. I hated the Empire. The Empire's so annoying. Imperials, the same thing. Empire, Imperials. No, 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 no! What for? What did I do? Get on your fucking horse, get out of here. Go, 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 go. How did I get out of there alive? Oh, they want smoke? They want smoke? It's this guy. This guy wants smoke. Easy. That guy took 3 shots. Oh, they're Del Lobos. I thought they were people. He's dead. Oh no. Oh, he is. Good. That was fucking clean, dude. Holy shit, that was clean. God forbid a man wants to sell a fucking wolf, dude. Holy shit. I shot that horse in the head and then the dude on the head, in the head as soon as he got out of, when he fell off the horse. That was fucking sick. Getting mad about the wolf, I don't understand. They start shooting at me again.
Crazy.
Why are they getting mad? I don't understand it. Why are they getting mad at me? You can usually tell by their voice when they're getting mad. Good weekend. Thank you so much, dude. Fuck up. Thank you so much for the follow. Did we check the speakeasy? We did, didn't we? Yeah, we did. I remember. Good weekend. Holy shit, man. Thank you so much, dude. What the fuck is going on? Oh, there's more wolves. Man, I appreciate you so much, dude. It means a lot to me. I really appreciate it, dude. What's it going? Whenever we load in these things, if I can. This night. Night.
Oh, die.
You seen Aurora?
No, I haven't. I said you're mighty with her.
Yeah, she fucking said she was gonna be around Blackwater and Thieves, but she ain't here.
Oh, I know she was going to meet Miles.
Yeah, she said that too. Let's check Blackwater.
Oh. Did I, I might be wanted, I'm not too sure.
Alright, well, you wait outside and I'll come back.
Yeah, I got a telegram saying you and Jack were shot down by law.
Yeah.
What happened?
And they were trying to arrest him, and then they tried. Well, they shot him. Saffron shot him, so I shot Saffron, and I got shot.
What did I get you for?
Sold the deadly and the shit we did to Peter Gray.
All they know.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'm on it for sure then.
I think we got a lot of people to speak to. And while Jackson says that we're holding it.
Love to spill.
I don't fucking know what she's talking about. That's why we need to talk to her.
Yeah, okay.
Speak of the
No.
devil. Aurora!
I just heard from Mills. I'm going to meet him out in Armadillo.
Alright, we'll come.
Howdy, howdy.
How you doing?
Like I can't hear out what's inside my head. But besides that, I'm alright. I don't want to make you explain it 3 times. Guessing that's what you're telling me about.
Yeah.
Alright, then I'll wait.
You know, it has to do with me getting taken hostage again.
You know, never would have guessed.
You know, it might have been different if I knew something was fucking happening.
This is the first time I'm hearing of it.
Let's pick
How
up the
long did
pace,
you
shall
get
we?
this guy, James?
100 days. Or 160, but time served was 100.
How much did they give you for the whole Morgan and Peter Gray?
60, I think.
I got 30.
They only
And I
gave me a
admitted
soul
to
of the
it and
deadly.
admitted I did it.
Well, I admitted I did it, so I think they knew I was lying.
I said that I stabbed the shit out of him. He deserved it. and
Well, I
did
said
it
I
again.
stabbed him and shot Peter. So our stories don't line up.
Yeah, well,
They all get you for robbery too.
nope.
Interesting.
Oh, that's why it was 60, because apparently following a lady around town is attempted kidnapping.
Why were you following a lady? Were you
Oh.
trying to date her?
Trying to take a hostage.
I don't know what direction I'm going. I'm terrible.
You know, based off what you just said, James, I think they were in the right to arrest you for that.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I did have my gun out, but I didn't do anything, so how the fuck did I attempt something?
Did they get you for brandishing?
No, attempted kidnapping. And I said, no, it wasn't attempted kidnapping, it was attempted hostage taking. Get it right.
Oh.
See, I admitted I stabbed him in the stomach and the leg, and then Maple said, that sounds familiar. Isn't that where you got shot?
Hmm.
Well, look at them putting the dots together.
Maple was being a real lippy cunt. I didn't like it at all.
Oh, he was very nice to me.
That was the one time
I
he's
didn't
been
even
an
get
asshole.
sent to Sisica. Said because it was violent, I was supposed to go, but he didn't feel like sending me.
Well,
Probably
hey,
wasn't safe for me there.
me and Jack,
Right face in Cisco right now.
me and Jack got the torture deputies on the way there, so I had a fun time, I guess.
How's he doing?
He's doing all right. Putting some plans together.
Alright.
Now, Aurora, I say it all the time, but maybe he wouldn't be kidnapped if, I don't know, maybe he chose a different color.
Fair enough.
Stand out like a sore thumb.
Maybe I like to stand out.
Would you like getting kidnapped?
Usually I get out of it unharmed.
That's the whole point of getting kidnapped, you know, they've got all the power. I mean, if you like feeling defenseless, then I guess that's,
I don't, though. I can talk my way out of a lot of things.
what the fuck is Nate doing? Which way are we going? Fucking serpent. Snake's a coward.
I'm not looking forward to the scar I'm gonna have.
Most likely never will.
I really like these new pants I got. Found them. They look really,
Side scars give you character.
the
and
pattern
things like that.
is clearly Mexican/Spanish. So,
But,
I thought it'd be a good fit since James Kelly spends a lot of time with Thieves Landing. Well, he did. Now that he would get some,
I'd probably try this scar for being a
I
bit more
guess,
blind.
Hispanic art on his pants. Now looking up here, that they're made by a Del Lobo or something. I don't know. I just
There's
like the
not a
look of
hole in
them.
my cheek anymore.
Jack
Motto
was
stitched
basketball,
it
they
up
changed his
well.
name to Law. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like an old man right now.
Why's that? You can't hear?
It's like I can barely hear what you're saying from that here. Barely hear what I'm saying. Fuck you, Bard.
Howdy.
Hey.
Howdy. I gotta let my dog out.
Oh, dog.
Nope.
Got your telegram.
Let's go inside the saloon. I feel like this talk's gonna need some drinks.
Yeah.
Long time no see.
Saw you in Valentine like a week ago.
That's a long time. That's a lifetime.
Yeah. Nash, can you
Gonna what?
Can you carry me into the saloon like a baby? I've been shot. Just kidding.
Probably deserved it too, man.
That was a woman, so no. Howdy, doppelganger.
You two look nothing alike, except for your
We got the same hat.
ponytail.
I was talking to Howdy, not
Oh.
else.
Same hat.
Isn't that the same hat that Wes has too?
Shut the fuck up. It's not Wesley's hat. Never has been.
It's mine.
No.
Yeah, grab a drink.
Well, I've missed you, James.
At least
I miss you too, Kay.
Aurora, I heard what happened.
Yeah.
Sorry you've been
Please.
pulled into all of this.
It wasn't your fault.
Enlighten us. I want to know what the fuck happened. Tired of all this secondhand information.
You know, I fell asleep at a campsite in Cumberland
Cigarettes.
Falls. I rode up to Wallace to check my telegrams.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Some people were there, started talking to me, took me a bit to realize the Chenzos. Didn't really think anything of it, knew things weren't friendly, but that was about it. They took me to a camp right by Wallace to have a chat. Told me that Jack had gotten drunk the other night. Rode into Saint Denis, running his mouth, trying to cause issues. Decided to shoot one of them in the face. Him and Jed. Then he neglected to tell anybody about it. So they decided that I deserved the same treatment. They also said pretty much anybody that was on that Hilfer meeting, they see them as willing to take arms with Jack against them, because that's what they thought everybody was baiting for, trying to start a fight up there. So pretty much anybody associated with Jack is on their list, and they're out looking. They were riding through Thieves looking, trying to figure out where people hang out. Trying to find somebody, and it just happened to be me.
Go figure.
Pearlie was
Do
there.
you know if they're still coming after that money for Kaniklo?
They didn't say anything about it. I think it's escalated beyond that. That money doesn't matter anymore.
They're coming for us.
I don't even know which ones it was that grabbed me besides Pearlie.
Pearlie's
Pearlie was a
in
part of
that
it.
deep.
Yeah, he was.
Mm-hmm.
Pearlie's at Chenzo.
He's been with them
He's
for a
with
little
them.
while now.
Yeah,
He was asking a lot of questions, trying to figure out who's where and what.
They're also,
organizations like theirs.
They're also into it with Tommy Two Snakes and his crew.
Yeah, Speedy wanted to have a meeting.
Apparently,
Talked to him last night as well.
Speedy wants a meeting about this.
I think trying to maybe align forces a bit, get on the same page.
yeah, I need to speak to a fella named Frank. While Jackson says it go.
Speedy fucking Schmeedy.
Now, Speedy can get fucked.
Tommy Two Snakes was there.
I
Tommy
didn't see
was-
Tommy's Two Snakes, but he's with Speedy as his scout, and I think that would be Adelaide. She's with Tommy. Not sure who else is in their group.
Huh.
On account of the money, though, I don't think they forgot about it, Aurora.
Don't think that's their main concern anymore.
But it will be a concern. They're a business. That's what they care about, money.
And now they'll bring it up when it's convenient.
Say we make them lose as much money in that fucking city as possible.
How much do you think it will cost to rebuild that fancy mansion of theirs?
Thank you.
There you go, Marcus.
I'll clean out some bloodstains.
Oh, you don't have to pay me. I'm just
I feel inclined.
thank you.
Mills, is this something Jack regularly does? Starts shit, goes to Sisika till the 13th, doesn't even tell anybody about it, just lets us get fucking almost killed.
Wait, you're mad about that?
Yeah, I am.
Oh boy.
No, she has every right to be, James.
That's just every day of the week.
It's usually not this fucked, though. As I see it. Jack shot down that DiCenzo looking for something.
What are you doing?
Okay, look at us. We made Armadillo the most popular town in the entire crossing.
No one ever wants to meet a Coulter.
In Jack's defense, he was shot and in Sisika. The telegrams probably weren't on his mind. I didn't get one either.
He didn't get in Sisika until the next day.
Still
I was
shot,
already
wasn't
shot
he?
by time that happened.
He'll do that.
From what I heard, he was practically asking to get himself in Sisika.
Well, he was definitely asking to get shot. I'm practically begging for it. Like I told these boys earlier, he kept rambling on about purpose. I mean, shit, he was halfway down the street and came back.
The only thing left to finish this train wreck that Jack does every single time is for him to stab the woman he's with. That'll seal the deal, and then he'll move on to the next one.
Really is a pattern.
You jumping ship, Aurora?
Did I say that?
Sounds like you're real mad.
I'm pissed, yeah. Got fucking shot in the face over something I didn't even know happened.
Okay.
Jack gave a shit. He could have just given a heads up.
He didn't give a heads up to nobody.
That's the problem.
as riding with Jack, it requires a lot of personal awareness. And I wish I had better advice to give. I remember being in the basement in Thieves' Landing. At night, Jack took Mills and Clayton off to Blackwater.
It worked. Thank you so much for the sub, Arrow. Thank you so
That
much, man.
confusion is what drives a lot of people away.
I honestly think Jack's trying to get himself killed at this point. Feel like he's trying to push everybody away and just force somebody to kill him.
What was that, Howdy? You said he was mumbling about purpose.
Yeah. He went on about it for a while. Said I'm a man searching for purpose. And in all honesty, a man without purpose, that's a dangerous man right there. Very unpredictable. And shit, Jack is already very unpredictable.
Well, you don't need to worry about that. You found one.
What's that purpose? Wait in Siska while the rest of us get shot up for what he started?
I really signed up for this, and no one said it was going to be easy. Everyone here's been shot plenty of times.
I'm gonna say something that everyone needs to hear here. Me, the person who's been with Jack the longest out of anyone in this fucking room. You'd think it was easy for me to walk away after what happened to Kaniklo. And I've told several people this already. It wasn't only about Kaniklo getting stabbed, but it was about Jack doing what Jack wants. When Jack left us to go do something on his own, no one held him accountable. Because of the love we have for him, we just all wanted him back. But as soon as Jack felt someone needed to be held accountable, he takes the first chance he gets to put a dagger in Kaniklo. As soon as Jack wants to search for purpose, he shoots down a fucking DiCenzo. And don't get it wrong, they're coming for us, and I could give a fuck less. They can get the smoke whenever they want it. It'll be soft served. But everyone in this room needs to realize and understand, and this is coming from someone who loves Jack. I still love Jack. He's my fucking brother. He always will be. But as soon as something that's a major inconvenience comes, he'll go out to Saint Denis to try to start a business. He falls in love with a girl. He'll try to go on the straight and narrow, abandon all the principles. He's done it multiple times. But when he wants to point the finger at someone, he'll point it and he'll wag it. And he'll wag it hard. And after everything, I've always fought for him. Always. It took my brother over there, Kaniklo, getting stabbed for me to finally see that. Now I told y'all I'm doing my own thing. The Chenzos are coming after us no matter what. There's not a line anymore. They're at the top of the list. So I'm not going to tell them to get in line. The first DiCenzo I see is getting smoked, period.
I want to go fucking burn down the city.
A lot more than the Chenzos that live in the city.
Fair enough.
Setting up a meeting with Sam Bass. Just to let him know he should probably stay in his manor for the next couple months.
And they're busy enough dealing with that cannibal, Dr. Creed. You gotta worry about them.
James, I know you said Jack has a plan, but honestly, I don't give a fuck. I'm not just gonna wait for Jack to make a plan and then fuck it up himself.
No. Especially in the coming days, you need to lead yourselves. Every member
I
of
never
the
said he had a
Bowery
plan, I said he had a purpose. I'm still fighting the Chenzos. He can't pull strings when he's in prison, can he? Doesn't need to anyway. We know what we're doing. I don't know where you got planned from.
Well, he's not here. Jack is in Sisika, from what I heard.
He is. I saw him in there.
I
James,
went
you're
in there
doing
with
your
you.
own thing. I'm doing my own thing, so now it's... A lot of this shit's on your shoulders. What are you gonna do, James?
It's only me and Nate at the moment, by the sounds of it.
It wasn't a question, James.
It's pretty simple. I mean, what I've always done. Nothing else to it. Pull the trigger.
It was a simpler life.
Huh?
I just used to be the trigger man for another gang. It was very simple. It was easier and a lot more enjoyable.
You know, I agree with Aurora. I've ridden with Jack for a very long time. It's never been this bad. From what I've heard, he's gunned down at least 4 or 5 people in the past few days. In a fit of rage or him being drunk. A
So what,
time's gonna
Mills?
come where Jack's not around.
When did that ever matter?
That's the point, James. He's not gonna be around. So don't sit around waiting for him to make a choice.
I'm only sitting around because I got shot in the chest yesterday.
You three, in my personal opinion, you three you shouldn't let things tear you apart. You've accomplished something no one else did. You did it together. Think of the people that were there and think of preserving that.
Wait a minute. What have they done?
They gunned down Gavin Summers. Put him away.
Oh, okay.
Put him on his ass.
May they put a fucking end of man.
Not just Gavin Summers, him and all his fucking goons. Outnumbered. I ain't down, Coat. Might sound like it, but as I said, I got shot yesterday.
Who the fuck shot you?
The law.
Ugh.
I went in to sit with Jack.
Heard you ran in there like a fucking idiot.
Don't talk about being an idiot. Didn't think so.
Shut up.
I'm not just gonna blindly follow Jack anymore.
Then leave.
You're not even with Jack. You're your own thing, James.
You are
Right now,
big-
Jack just has Jack.
That's the way you see it.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna turn my back on him, but
When's the last time you
can't
spoke to
even
Jack?
warn people that he
Aurora?
starts a
What do you mean?
fucking
It's the way
war.
she sees it. I mean, everybody here is saying the same thing.
When's the last time any of you spoke to him?
Today.
I mean, does that matter?
Yeah, it does, because you'll seem to know a
Knife in my
lot.
chest.
James, the way I say it, we help Jack, and he's gonna help us by playing our own goddamn shit. And we do our own goddamn shit.
That's what we're fucking doing.
That's what the roar's saying.
That's what we've been doing. What's the
Fucking
argument?
idiot.
What's the argument about? I've already been doing this.
No, you're just listening to the tones and stuff and getting all antsy like you usually do, James. So shut the fuck up, for God's sake.
You seem
Saying
like a
that for your
real
own good,
friend.
okay? What was that?
I was saying, James seems like a real good friend. Shame he's dedicated himself to someone who's so fucking selfish as Jack. But man, James, you would have been great in one of my gangs. I'm gonna go sit down.
I've been the one that's been by Jack, staying not in another group. Don't know that I'm gonna stand by him like that anymore. Not if he just keeps pulling the same shit apparently he's pulled forever.
Because that's Jack. Jack don't change. You should have known that.
Jack
You're
does
gonna
change,
throw a
James.
hissy fit over telegrams and I don't know what to tell you.
No!
Shut the fuck
Taylor
up.
Grimes.
She's mad she didn't get a telegram.
Is that seriously how you say it, James? She got shot. She could have died, James.
How many times have you been shot, Nate? How many times could you have died?
Did
I'm
you
not
at least
refuting
know it
that.
was coming?
Plenty times I didn't. You chose to be here, Roar. You chose to be a part of the consequences.
I'm not fucking backing down from the DiCenzos, but it doesn't mean I gotta follow Jack into his suicidal rage. Taking down everybody who will go with him.
And to correct what you said, James, Jack does change because a few months ago he would have never fucking stabbed Kaniklo. He was the one preaching family over principle.
Mills is definitely right. I mean, this day right here is not one that I'd ever seen coming.
Jack involved us in that war. Clayton, the one Clayton died in. We actually came to the aid of the side enforcing a area of lawfulness in Blackwater against the West and against Thieves' Landing. Purely because the person at the ranch was the widow of his closest friend. what I choose to remember. Because that was a better man than what exists now.
Thing is,
I'm
James,
not
I
gonna
didn't get in
sit
this
here.
just for Jack. So why should he be the only one I stand by?
What are you talking? Who said? What are you even getting this from? Because
You.
what it sounds to me right now, everyone talking about Jack trying to get himself killed, spiraling. Sounds like you're turning your back on him when it gets tough. When really that's the time you should be there.
Fucking blind, James. You
James.
just stand there and you hear whatever the fuck you want to hear, man. It's
James,
fucking
if you,
pathetic.
If you spent less time victim blaming people because you're in denial, you might see what we see.
Victim blaming?
Yeah.
So Aurora's a victim because she got shot. And it's Jack's fault. Who am I fucking blaming here?
You blamed a lot of people in the past.
Yeah. I also forgave a lot of people.
You want to take that back now?
No.
Not
Wanna
about
stab me
sitting
again?
here. Can we fucking not? Can we not? I'm not standing here besmirching Jack. I'm just telling you how it is. I haven't said fuck Jack. Said none of that. We gotta talk about going forward. And y'all going forward.
Oh, Gry.
I'll tell everyone here. Because I also told Jack up on that hill when we had the meeting with DiCenzo's. After whatever happens with these fucking worms out east, I'm gonna continue doing my own thing and I will no longer be riding with Jack. I won't be fighting his wars. The only reason these fucking Muppets out east are gonna get the smoke is because they're coming for that money on Kaniklo's head, period. And what they did to Aurora.
I'll be right back.
Guess there's not gonna be a better time to ask, but where's Pip stand in all this?
Neutral.
Honestly, no idea.
Is he still trying to run the bar out there in Thieves?
Sorta. He helps out. It's been mostly me doing stuff.
So you're out there still running it, though.
I am.
All right, then.
I need to go for a ride.
You know, all I want to say to you is that you should stick by Jack. And you should ride with him. Because despite everything, I can't bring myself to even dislike the man. And after everything we went through together, if you're going to, you need to be wise and you need to be swift, and I believe you're all those things. I'm just going to tell you to be wary. Jack needs you.
It wasn't easy, Kay. Sticking with him. You and Sloan are the only ones that ever... And Effie. They were there for me when I was paralyzed. When I got stabbed. Seeing the same thing happen here was difficult. But I can't stick around and watch everyone turn their backs on him and do the same. I don't blame any of you for doing it, but I just can't do it. I can't be that person.
He has always needed a lieutenant that is stronger than him. Lieutenant's actions
Oh, who's shooting?
often determine how poorly or well things go. Take care of your people, James. Take care of you. What are you guys doing out here? Oh, that was all you? And this turkey?
I knew it. I knew Kay wouldn't be mad at Jack. I knew it. What a scene, guys. Even Nate did it again, man. Nate did it again. He fucking had a hive mind and listened to everybody else. When the way James Kelly feels about that, whenever everyone's ganging up on James and he's the only one that's thinking for himself and actually, you know, not agreeing and being a yes man to everything that's being said, Nate always gets mad at him and then picks everyone else's side. It feels like a hive mind, man. It just feels like he's going with the easy option. I don't know if he actually agrees with them or if he's just doing that. I can't tell. James Kelly can't tell. That's what it feels like, man. It feels like he's just agreeing with everyone and just wants James to shut his mouth and listen and agree, even though he doesn't agree. James Kelly's always going to speak up if he disagrees, man. He's not going to keep his mouth shut. And it really annoys James when he gets kicked in the leg and told to shut up by Nate when he's just disagreeing with something. He wasn't going to sit there and listen to everyone fucking just besmirch Jack, dude. He wasn't going to do that. And he's ashamed for Nate for doing it as well. Especially ashamed in Aurora. What was that, man? Fucking horses on the roof. Great. Aurora. Where's Nate?
I haven't seen him. No idea.
Alrighty. Where the fuck is he, man? Did he leave? Yeah, I mean, as soon as Aurora, you know, something happened to her that she didn't like, she turned her back. It's more this Fairweather stuff that James has been talking about. Who could have known, man? Who knew? Aurora was a Fairweather. Man, we need Jay, Jed, James, and Jack, dude, and Mikey. There he
He's
is.
over by the telegrams.
Righty. Come with me, mate.
Okay. RT.
For a walk. I got fella. What was that about?
What do you mind?
Tell me to shut up.
Because you need to shut up.
I'm gonna sit there and listen to people who smirch Jack when they don't know the
That's
full
not what they were
story.
saying, James, and you were too
It's
stupid to
exactly what they were
realise that.
saying.
No.
I'm always gonna speak up if I disagree. None of them spoke to Jack for a while. You know what the funny thing is? The one person who deserves to be mad at Jack ain't. When you all left that bar, Kay came up with me, told me to keep doing what I'm doing.
You think they're mad with Jack?
They are.
That's not what I say. Aurora may be, because she got shot because Jack didn't tell her anything. And honestly, I think she has a right to be mad, and that's for her and Jack to discuss, not for us to get in between. I'm just tired, James. Lately, we're supposed to say got our back, our people. Because face it or not, those people, I still consider them. I'm just tired of everyone yelling, getting mad at each other. When all we gotta say is, alright, I understand. Now, I don't know if you remember this, James, but back in Sanctum night, when Sloan, you and Aurora and I were talking about Van Horn for the first time. Do you remember what I said?
No.
Figures. I said I don't want to be a gun anymore. All that is. 'Cause for a long ass time, that's all I was. Back in Nebraska, back when I was getting raised, that's all I fucking was, James. I was the trigger man. Someone said shoot, I fired. Someone said cock it, I did. Now I thought with you I would be more than just a gun. I thought I made that pretty clear to you. I don't want to be a gun anymore. So to hear you in there say, just pull the trigger, it disappointed me a little bit.
Because we're in a fucking war, Nate. What, you think I'm gonna win it by writing them angry little letters,
That wasn't what Smith
protesting in front of their fucking manor? No, we're gonna win it by fucking
slaughtering
slaughtering them all and burning down that fucking mansion, riding into Saint Denis and fucking killing them all. That's how we win this war. With guns and by pulling the trigger. You ain't just a gun, Nate. You ain't just a gun. We're all fucking guns. That's what we do.
You think the point of our life is to go kill people? James? That's what Summer's crew does. That's what they do. They get paid to kill. I don't get paid to kill, James.
No, the point of our lives is to stick by our people, our principles, and our fucking guns, because when we stick to those things, we end up in a war like this. And we win those wars by using guns, by being the gunman, by being the trigger.
You don't get it, James. When you said pull the trigger, all I could hear, all I understood from that was that you didn't have a plan without Jack. And I thought the day you asked me to go and do our own thing, we would do that, our own thing. But right now, all it's been has been us just Same old, same old. Just calling ourselves Kelly Gang. We haven't been Kelly Gang. We've been Kettleman Gang the whole fucking time.
We were doing that when Jack still had his people. Now he's got nobody. I ain't leaving him when he's got nobody.
I'm not saying to leave him, James. But there are times where he's gonna be away like this, where we can't just blindly do anything. And that's what they were saying in there. That's what Aurora was saying in there, James. And so when I hear you just getting into one of your tangents, I want you to listen to them, because I know you're going to be better if you listen. Because I know you're capable of it, James. I know you are. People say you're stupid, but I don't think you're that stupid. You listened to me out on that field. When Rennie left the day we shot LJ, you listened to me. You sat down, you thought it out. Why can't you do that right now? Why can't you just slow down and listen to what your people are trying to say to you?
My people?
Yeah, your people.
My people? They didn't bat an eyelid when I got fucking stabbed. But when Kay got stabbed, oh, the world was tossing and turning and everything was on fire. They ain't my fucking people. You're my people because we are the Kelly Gang. You and Jack. I know for a fact they're gonna have my back. I don't know with any of them anymore. Kay? Yeah, he will. You heard the way Alice spoke to me in there, saying that I need to forgive people. That was real ironic, Nate. And that's when you kicked me and told me to shut up. The lady who stabbed me, the lady who betrayed me was telling me to forgive people. How cute.
And what were you gonna do? Draw your gun? Do something reckless again?
I wasn't gonna do shit,
That's what I felt
but I was gonna
like.
speak my mind. Jack told me to hold it down, us to hold it down, and that's what we're gonna do. If they want to sit there and besmirch Jack instead of helping, then so be it. You heard Mills, he ain't riding with Jack no more. He's involved in this war because of Kay. Kay told me I was doing the right thing. Because everyone in there was thinking with a hive mind. They weren't thinking for themselves, they were just riling off other people's points. No one had their own point. No one was speaking their mind. Following some agenda they don't even know about because they haven't spoke to Jack. They don't have two sides of the fucking story. I've been speaking to Jack. For days, I was in Sisika with him. I know a lot about what's going on right now. So forgive me if I ain't gonna sit there and bite my tongue when I hear people spewing bullshit they know nothing about.
You know, I couldn't care less when Marcus or whoever the hell the people in there are saying. But when Mills and Alice start speaking, I listen a little bit. When Aurora starts talking, I quiet myself and I listen to what they gotta say, because I know they're gonna do the same for me, James. Because Aurora has earned that respect. Mills has earned that respect. Why can't you show it to them? Because that's the only way you're gonna get respect back, James. Is if you show it first. I thought you understood that.
I showed my respect by riding out for him every day and fucking shedding blood. Yeah, maybe they did earn more respect. That all went out the fucking window when Alice decided to stab me and drew a gun. When Mills decided to take Goldie's side over mine. After everything I've done.
Dice.
No, it ain't back
Round
to
and
this.
round we go, I say. Round and round.
What am I meant to do, Nate? Respect him after that? I ain't a fucking muppet.
What the hell's that even mean?
I've always had everyone in this game's back. Alice, Mills, Kay, Pip, Jack, all of them. Every single time. I didn't expect nothing in return. But respect. And I ain't ever fucking got it. Kay and Jack, the only two people. So tell me why I should show them any. When they're sitting there besmirching the fella that they're meant to be riding out for, they're meant to be with. They was talking about family over principle. Do you leave your family when they're going through hard times and spiraling? Nah, you don't. That's exactly what's happening. Kay ain't even mad at Jack. He was the one who told me to keep doing what I'm doing. Kay, the fella who was stabbed by him. You understand that? Kay said I was doing the right thing. Because I'm loyal, Nate. I don't turn my back on my friends, my real family. I don't do that. I don't stab. I don't stab them. I don't draw on them. I've never done it and I never will. I can't do it.
Good. Fine, don't respect them. But you gotta consider everyone involved, James. If you drew in that room, I was gonna have to draw with you. You know that, right?
Why would I draw on them?
I don't know.
I would have been proving their point. I ain't like them. I'd still ride out for Mills, but I don't think he'd do the same for me. That's just the cold, hard truth. And forgive me if I don't feel sorry for Aurora for getting shot. That happens every damn day. It's what you all signed up for. I wish it didn't happen. I'm gonna go shoot some DiCenzos for it. But what you want me to do, cry? Can't blame Jack for that.
Just show some fucking sympathy. Because that Aurora isn't just somebody. Like you said, you're willing to ride out for her. Why show her that side of you? Why not be sympathetic? Because frankly, people notice that kind of shit. I don't like it. I don't agree with it, but it happens. I learned a long time ago that you can't just say what you want all the time. I was real stupid, you see. Got into a lot of fights. Got my face busted all the time. Because I was stupid. My brother started making me wise up. Saying things that maybe, or not saying things I should say.
Nate, are we outlaws?
Yeah, we're fucking outlaws. We got families still.
Who the fuck cares about feelings?
Shut up, James! I don't give a shit about anyone else's feelings besides my family, and Aurora's included in that. And you should fucking understand that. Because you say those things, outlaw, feelings, family. None of it means bullshit if you don't stick to it. You understand that? I'm listening to what you gotta say right now. Because you're family. And I care what you think. But you gotta fucking care what we think too. God damn it. Does that make sense? Does that fucking make sense, James? Because she's hurting right now. And what do you think she feels when she sees her family, the ones that are supposed to pick her back up, saying boo-hoo to her? I wouldn't like it.
Because she's blaming Jack for it.
A lot of things are said in anger. It's what comes after, which usually means the truth. Do you know why I waited and waited to act on Toby and Rani? Because I knew I was angry. And I wanted to see how I felt once that anger subsided. Give her the fucking chance to subside. That's the fucking truth. Yeah, I need to check my telegrams.
Your name?
Since then, it's eluded me.
I can't get over the coins on your boots. Or are those your spurs?
My spurs. He said they were in. He said I needed more gold in my boots.
He
I don't know
does
why
have
you guys
coins
say
with
for real.
tassels.
Gold looks so good, always covered in dirt.
Does your gun belt have tassels?
Yes,
Those ain't tassels. Where are they at?
I'm sick of this fucking shooting, man. Stop making me walk like an idiot. Haha, he circle, yeah. Man, KG just fallen, dude. Fuck's sakes, man. Stop shooting. Why are you walking like this? It looks so silly. Look at him. Yeah, I mean, what, Nate's mad that James is being cold to Aurora after she openly besmirched Jack and blamed him for her getting shot. Like, we all don't get like, these characters don't get shot for fucking less, man. How many times has James, Kelly, or anyone else in the gang been shot by some beef that someone else has started, but they're gonna back them up because they're in the same gang? That happens all the time, dude. And to be nitpicky about it and complain about it and cry about it and blame Jack, it pisses James off, man. He's not gonna sit there and say, "Oh, poor Aurora." That's why I really annoyed him when she called him an idiot for running into that gunfight, and he said, "Oh, you shouldn't be talking about idiots," because he was going to bring up the fact that she's been taken hostage about 20 times, which is a bit ridiculous. This isn't a church or school. Yeah, exactly. James doesn't want to change her mind. James doesn't care about changing her mind. If he has to change her mind, then she's not fit. James doesn't give a single fuck or care about feelings, man. James is purely built on work ethic and how much people put in and how much people get out. He does not give a fuck about their feelings one single bit. He could care less. All he sees is Aurora getting shot and complaining and not doing anything about it. I mean, James sat in that bar and listened to him all besmirch Jack. And then Nate got mad at him for getting angry about it. That's all James is thinking right now. I mean, what's he gonna do? Sit there and pat Aurora on the head and say, "Oh, cheer up"? Is she an outlaw, or does she want to go work at a bar? Like, this is what he brought up this point before. He said people need to make up their minds, know 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Is she a bartender or is she with the gang? She can't be both. I don't know. I'm not. This is just something that's really interesting me. People have gangs twisted on this server a lot. A lot of people do. It's like gangs aren't a big family or group of friends, man. Gangs are purely built off what people can do for them and what they can get out of them. It's not based on chemistry, man. If this was realistic, James Kelly would be the top dog because he's done the most, and that's all that matters in this. You got to think about it like this, right? It's 1901. Even if not in this context, if this was really what was going on, and it was literally life or death, do you want, say, Gavin Summers or anyone's coming after you? Do you want, say, someone like Goldie who can make you laugh and real friendly and you have a great time with by your side, or someone who can fucking use a gun and shoot really well? Who would you want, man? I'll answer honestly. It's a really clear answer. Exactly, it's a gang, not a friendship happy circle. You ain't got to like each other, you got to work together. Exactly. That's not me getting salty about it either. That's just the way it is. It's always kind of just baffled me how that's how it works. Not in a bad way. You know, it is what it is. It's just, you got to put it in perspective. That's where James is coming from anyway. It's like, this isn't how it should be. That's why, you know, with the Kelly gang, when it picks up, that's how it's going to be. It's going to be realistic. He's not going to grab people based on how much he likes them. You know, it's obviously how much they're loyal to him and how much they like him. But if they're going to put in the work and do what he asks and do what needs to be done, he'll take him, man. He doesn't care if he fucking likes him or not. Just do what you're told and do it well. That's all that matters. Yeah, exactly, postcard. That's what he said. He said if you don't... He told Aurora that nothing's stopping her from leaving. If she's going to complain about it. Like, James got no time for that, man. They're in a war with the Chenzos. They don't have time to fucking complain about telegrams. Exactly, Grumpy. That's the fucking...
Take care, James.
That's all they need. See ya. That's all they need. Is... Exactly, Uber. Boyd, thank you so much.
No, 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 no!
Shut the fuck up. I mean, I kind of want to be honest, I want to... That's what's going to make Kelly Gang different, you know? I'm always... People always talk about, you know, things to spice up the RP and kind of change the atmosphere of the server. Stuff like that. I want gangs to be realistic, man. I want gangs to operate how they should. This is roleplay. You're meant to get as close to real life as you can. That's the whole point. It's kind of like whenever I see it, like whenever that argument comes up with, man, whenever James said, "Why is Goldie around?" and everyone said, "Oh, because she makes me feel good." Like, what the fuck? Are you an outlaw or are you what's going on here? Why does that matter? Why does that... Yeah, sure, she makes you feel good. She can be a friend, but you don't put her above someone who literally saved your life countless times and killed people for you. Like, let's be honest. When you put it like that, with that logic, it makes zero sense. It literally makes zero sense. In that case, couldn't you say, what can Jack do for James? Jack gave James a home, man. Same with Mills. Like, the giving... This is all that... Listen, James is a very realistic gang member. That is, if you look up... That is the main reason people get involved in stuff like that. Is because they're looking for, you know, it's cliche, but a family and a home. James Kelly had nobody besides Boone and Billy. Once he left Billy, you know, he was longing for that, and he got it. All James Kelly knows how to do is be loyal and do what he needs to do. And yeah, James sees Jack as an opportunity to learn and be the best version of himself, learn how to be an outlaw. And it all changed, you know, he viewed Jack as a mentor, but as soon as he started getting that respect and that endearment from Jack, his loyalty amped to the fucking next level, man. And Jack told James why he didn't go after BJB. He wanted Jack to prove himself. I mean, he wanted James to prove himself and see if he would do something for himself and not just for Jack, which he did. And James doesn't live for Jack. James is still his own person and he does his own things. But right now it just looks like to him that everyone's turning their back on Jack because it's hard. That's what it looks like to him. And he knows Mills isn't doing it for that reason because Mills has been there for a long time. But Aurora's been there for fuck all time, really. And leaving now after she's been gunned down, that's exactly what it looks like to James, leaving when it's hard. That's why he was upset about it. And like you're either with them or you're not. As simple as that. You're either gonna get shot for them or you're gonna not. You know, if the answer's no, then you shouldn't be there. I mean, you could tell by the me's. He was staring Marcus down. He didn't say anything to Nash because he was already leaving. But he doesn't think they should be. They've got no say in it. They shouldn't be there listening. Yeah, Coda. James doesn't blame Mills for anything. He has every right to leave in his eyes. He's never had a problem with Mills leaving. He doesn't think anything of that. It is what it is. The Aurora thing is different.
I swear to God, if you read that telegram right now while I'm here, I'm gonna freak out, James.
I'll put it back.
Uh-huh. You should practice that some more.
Let's do it when it's awkward.
I'll only be a minute.
I mean, that's how James feels as well too. He's like, if you wanna go do your own thing, go do it, but stop talking about Jack, because you left. You don't get a say in it anymore once you've left. And also, this thing I was talking about, realistic gangs too. That's also something that it didn't irk me, but it kind of made no sense. I see when Jack was telling James that he needs a life outside the gang. Yeah, sure, he already had that though. Like, from James's point of view, he didn't need one because the gang was his life. That's why James is, in a realistic sense, James is the perfect gang member. He does what he's loyal. He has undying loyalty. The gang is his life. He doesn't do anything outside of it. That's all he lives and breathes the Kettleman gang. And that's how it usually is, man. I mean, it's really good RP though, because it fuels the idea that the way of the outlaw is really dying in character. I mean, it'll change when people start making new outlaws, but right now it really feels like it's 1901 and they're basically all gone. Like the old outlaws that used to run around when James Kelly was first made, they're all dead, and the only couple left are really, James, Jay, Jed, and Jack. Maybe even Marquis. Nate too, not right now, not the way he's acting right now, but they're not worried about fucking feelings, dude. Like, how many people have they shot to still be worried about tummy feelings? It makes sense for Goldie. Like, what happened to hardened outlaws that fucking...
Alright, my ears really fucking bothering me.
Say what they want and do what they want.
Giantsburg. Gonna see if Lottie's around, then I'm probably gonna rest.
Alrighty, Nate. I'll see you tomorrow then.
Yeah, hopefully, going down to Saint tonight to get a doctor to look at my ear. So I might be around tomorrow, I'm not too sure. Just, consider my words and I'll consider yours, okay? Always do.
Yeah, don't get shot. 'Cause then I'll go have to go on a murder spree tomorrow.
Time I see you, full of holes. No, I ain't going to Cisco either. I'm too snaky for them.
Brother, James, I couldn't count the number of times Ben and I got into a scrap. All you guys get our punches in to move past it. I say and do these things because I want you to be standing there with me in 5 or 10 years. That's why I say we don't turn our back. We also put armor over our chest. Love you, brother. Man, it's good that James and Nate can argue like this and still have each other's back. But he doesn't feel the same way with everyone else, man. He doesn't think that they've already proved they don't have his back. James really needs to talk to Sloane, man. She hasn't responded. He needs to talk to Boone. I might talk to Boone and then, I'm pretty tired, man. Pretty tired. And hungry. I might talk to Boone in an end. Gotta go find him, though. Right to Van Horn. We told Boone to come to Armadillo, but he's not here. It was a while ago. So let's see where he told us to go first. Yeah, Biloxi, I couldn't get on, man. I had people over. It was a shame. If you don't have these, I'm having a quick visit to say hello to FMA, then I'll be back at that camp. Okay. Just east of the words Roanoke Valley. Fuck, that's a while away. Where is that? Roanoke Valley. It's up here, isn't it? It's right here. I think that's the camp he's talking about. I'm gonna do some real risky shit and ride in cinematic camera mode because, oh, thank fuck we didn't crash there. And yeah, because I need to go to the toilet real quick and I'll be back. Hopefully we don't get mowed down by a wagon. Do those wolves not want the smoke? I heard them. That's why I got a Bluetooth headset, baby, so I can hear you fucking mutts trying to sneak up on me. Nate!
James!
Get off him, you mutt!
I failed.
Fucking mutt! I'm coming down.
Be careful. Stinking wolves scared my horse right off the fucking life. Bucked me.
Yeah. You're lucky I was heading out.
Yeah.
Oh, you fat.
I'm still the one getting cases. Boy. Call your horse. You ain't gonna carry me like this. Not the way you are. Oh, it's fucking dirty. Duh. Thank you.
Yeah, they're all amazing RPs, man. I'm just talking about the IC shit. Fuck off, mutt!
How many of these bastards are there?
Headshot.
Talk about awkward. Oh. Oh, I remember this place. I saw a feather die here once. Oh,
me too.
how are you doing?
Looking for the salt.
Okay.
Sloan taught me this.
If I always Lottie tell her she's real good with the doctoring too. At least she says. God, James, get those out of my fucking nose. Oh.
Stings, don't it?
More than just stings. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna be sick.
He tried to vomit, but he knocked.
Okay.
See you tomorrow night.
Rod.
This is when we fall off our horse and get in-capped. I need to be careful. On a straight fucking line, dude. What are you doing? Silly horsey. I don't even know what... Oh my fucking god, I hate this thing. I hate this thing so much. I hate you, horse. You suck. You were the worst fucking horse. Why? Why did you jump that? And why are you going... it's not even going the way... Why are we going this way? What the fuck? Man. Okay, the fog's gone. Don't you dare. Don't you fucking... I'm killing that horse. Stupid dogs. Relax, guys. Outsmarted. You want some? We're getting some practice in for when we get to the Chenzos. Wolves really don't like us, do they? It was all my horse's fault. I'm gonna be honest. We did that while walking as well. Stupid wolves. Let's go find this other one who tried to retreat. We don't let wolves concede around here. Where'd he go? Right or left? I think the wolf would have went right. It's dumb. See, this is why I put wolves on the bottom of the tier list, guys. They suck. Oh, this one gave us a slip. I don't think we're finding him. That's right. He has to live with the fact that his whole family was murdered. Man, I need to stop looking at chat. I'm gonna get in-cap, dude, if I keep doing that. I said to focus on the road. What was it? This game's definitely more vibrant, I think. I don't know. It's been a while since I played Red Dead. The first one. But I played the remastered one, I think. I mean, it's not remastered, fucking, the Xbox One edition, I think it had better graphics. I'm not too sure, I don't remember that well. But I miss it so much. There'll never be another thing like it, man. And I missed the golden age too. I missed the part. I wasn't a part of it. James Kelly wasn't a part of it when fucking Clayton was there. When James first joined and Jack was still doing his business arc, that was fun too. Those jokes were fun yesterday. Yeah, that was a good time, man. I had a lot of fun. James and Jack really, you know, I don't think... Peppo says that James forced Jack's respect. I agree with that. I also think that he forced his... I think he forced chemistry, man. James and Jack have chemistry now. God forbid I say it, but they really do. They're both reached an understanding with each other. I think they understand each other. And not only do they get shit done, but they really, they have fun doing it as well. Probably both, Fungal. I don't know. Thanks for the follow, Mohammed. How you doing? We haven't got a telegram from Sam Bass. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, God. Need that fast travel, I hope. Nah, I'm joking. That'd be so AIDS. Oh, look who it is. We should get our horse out. We should get our Moxie horse out. Get Wombat. Oh, fuck. You were asking earlier about Thor 4 playing PUBG. It's good and bad. Good because it's like Thor Ragnarok. Bad because it might be too much comedy. Yeah, that's exactly what someone told me as well. Better than Eternals? I mean, it's very easy to be better than Eternals. Eternals is fucking garbage.
Hey,
What? What?
I mean what? Where you going?
Armadillo.
Armadillo? What the hell's out in Armadillo?
Meetings.
Gross. Anybody I care about?
Boom.
You wouldn't happen to know where Jack is?
That's Boone. Jackson Shizuka.
Probably heavy weights.
We thought he was shooting at us.
Shooting in the sky. Shooting in the sky.
We was just, you know, I'm on it, and we just ran into it. Yeah, there was a whole lot of people we ran into. And I'm like, how are you? Who's that over?
Been better. That was Moxie.
So how's she doing?
Don't know, don't care actually.
Anyway, you want to go somewhere other than Thieves? He told me to go to Armadillo, but this is in Armadillo. I don't want to go to. Let's go to the canyons.
Yeah, I just sent telegrams to 2 other people that I need to meet with, so I need to tell them to go to the canyon instead.
Okay. I'll meet you there, my friend. You be safe.
Alright, I'll be there soon. I don't know, she just asked where Jack was. I'm assuming she wants to hurt him. How funny would that be? I actually say, I did a screenshot too. If I actually send him my Twitch link. My channel would have to look. Oh, for fuck's sake. That is really. Oh, she got a mascot and a rifle. I don't like that. We're leaving. I don't want to get shot again. Catch me another time, Angel. Not today. We're out of there. He's not scared of ratties. He's got better shit to do. I am. James Kelly isn't. She walked in with a mask all intimidating, dude. James Kelly's already been shot. If he wasn't shot yesterday, he would have stayed there to talk. I don't want to talk to anyone that can potentially, that's angry at us if we've been shot before already. And then it kind of, it's not even for me, but it's for them too. Because if they want to hurt James Kelly, they won't do it because I've already been injured. I want to give them, I want to give them the opportunity to do whatever they want to James Kelly without, not doing it because I'm injured. I mean, we have to pretend not to care while caring. It's interesting. Excuses. Yeah, no, Kelly's batshit scared of Rennie, apparently. Man, these pants are so sick. These pants are the best. I had to change my, what's it called? A toolbar from the right side of my screen to the bottom of my screen. I have to move it around when I'm looking at Spotify so I can see how long's in the fucking song. Who the hell is this? Who is that? That looks like Lottie. That fucking scared the shit out of me. I thought we were going off into the pit.
are things, my friend?
Told you about the Kettleman gang splitting, didn't I?
Well, you told me that you were seeing you and Casey doing your Kettle Kids thing. I know he's me that, and he's having trouble finding people. I think you did mention something. Actually, it's funny you asked me about that earlier. I didn't think of it. Alice. But you mentioned something about having problems with obeying something.
Yeah,
Ratchin, y'all.
and that's solved. It's just a whole lot of people turning their backs on folk.
What do you
And
mean?
Jackson Sissica, a lot of people don't really like him anymore. It seems I'm the only one who's still got his back.
What do you mean? Even Mills, all them just done left him?
That's right.
Really?
Yeah. Keep it to yourselves, though. We don't need, well, it's common knowledge, but, I'd rather...
I ain't got loose lips, my friend.
Yeah. But something you would enjoy hearing. We're into it with the DiCenzos right now. The Dick Cheezos, I should call them.
That's gonna be a lasting fight.
Jack shot one through the mouth the other day.
Why?
Damn.
No. They wanted some money that we weren't giving them.
Oh, they're always wanting shit. I mean, I'd
But,
do the same thing if they came to me begging for something.
Tommy Two Snakes and his crew were also into it with him as well.
I've been staying at this camp up near Ansburg for a few days. And I didn't notice it, but on one of the boxes under there's a drawing of Sheriff Banks giving a bath to Tommy Two Snakes. Someone drew a picture of it. I don't know, it's the weirdest thing I ever seen. But I thought it was funny.
It was pretty odd.
There's a telegram number on it, too. I forget what it read, though.
Oh, God. Yeah, so I'm waiting for Jack to get out. But apart from that, well, whenever I see one of them in a shooter. Same for me, I guess, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bound to happen. They're trying to control that city, and that don't really work well with folk like me. It all started over a fucking ice cream store, believe it or not.
And the ice cream store. What do they have to do with ice cream?
Well, they robbed it, and they blew it up, and the DiCenzos didn't really like that happening. Their precious city. And God forbid a man wants some vanilla ice cream in his life, and he wants to take it by force.
God forbid the strawberry ice cream. Gelato, I think they call it.
Gelato.
I think that's a fancy ice cream, but I might be mistaken.
That sounds real Italian.
Italian.
Anyway,
what's this shit I'm hearing about Billy Joe Bitch again?
Well, let me start this with asking you a question. How often you speak, if you may?
Not too much anymore, considering she's out in the desert now.
Yeah, so I've heard. We just ran into Barbara and a whole lot of some folk. I think it might be them bloody hoods they call themselves inside the manor there.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they claim he's home.
And they didn't make a move on you?
Oh, there's a whole lot of them, only two of us. I just told them have a nice supper.
Oh, shit.
I'm smart enough to not start something there, but I ain't gonna lie, we was there looking for them. Well, not at the manor, but we was gonna stop around looking for them.
Well, you told me Billy was putting hits out on you.
That's
That's still
after the
true.
fact. You know, when you told me all this shit about when you shot him down, he was spitting some bullshit about honor and all that, and that really, you know, that put some salt on some wounds that still haven't healed. And I've been spewing. Well, not spewing, what's the word? Pondering of ways to get back at him. And, you know, way back when, you know, when we moved into Emerald, he wanted to start this whole tonic business. And that's when we first met Orville, right? You remember that fella? I haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah, I remember him.
Hey. So, of course, Billy wants to start this business with Orville, and they asked him for a crate. I then had to fork up $700 of my own, because they didn't have no money, not all. Every time, even down in Armadillo, when we was starting up, it was our money, James, that was doing it all. They barely did a thing there. And so, I figured I'd give him an ultimatum, knowing the coward he is, always conceding. I'd tell him pay me these $700, or we're gonna ride out and pillage everything he knows and loves. And that's when it starts going out to everyone, offering these $500 hits.
One of them that was there was the same one that hit Rick not, what, a few days ago. Name goes by Marie or Maria, Hispanic woman.
She's wearing like some mariachi sombrero outfit. Last I saw her at the manor.
So Billy's putting hits out on you, but he sees you and doesn't make a move.
He's begging for his cattleman's back. I took some cattlemen. He said they were worth about $1,300. I don't care. I can get the cattle. I don't care if it look fancy. That ain't worth shit. That was collateral for his loud mouth that evening. Montgomery ended up in bullets in most of them. He just spat out. We went to go find him, and, well, when I was gonna tell him about this ultimatum. Is that what you call it, the ultimatums?
Ultimatum, I think that's what you look for.
That's it. Anyway, when we found him to go give him the ultimatums, you know, I handcuffed him, but he was just spitting out the whole time. Oh, take my dick and shove it in your mouth, this and that, typical bullshit he blabs on about. Montgomery got fed up with him and pulled the trigger a little too early before I could have my conversation and such, but I still would have shot him. Kinda happy it happened. But now I guess he's right.
I love that notification. Thank you so much, Flip Cub, for the sub, man. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much.
One of our boys got attacked by this Marie girl when I was ill. Got burned up real bad, and from my understanding, he's in Cisco right now from a whole bunch of other shit we've been up to.
Yeah. Well, I made a promise to Billy, and I told him that if he kept going after you, then I'd keep going after him. So I am focused. My number one priority is at Vincenzo's right now, but he's just a little side task.
You said that if you need any number, she let me know. I'll sneak you. I've been just from ever tell you about the time I threw a severed hand at that Olivia lady.
You know what? I met her.
Huh?
I met her in Sisika.
Oh, yeah. No, when I had my old pawn shop, I needed a bit of funding. And so I done, what do you call it, you know, moonshine run from Steeler in Lemoyne. And I'm riding under Bart's Cross and I run into, what's that? blonde hair, little delinquent's name. Otto, I think his name is. He's still around.
Never heard of him.
You remember him?
Otto.
Otto, I think his name was. I forget. Anyway,
Oh.
that little shit and that Olivia lady was under that bridge, and they stopped me and they go, "Oh, you got to pay your debts to the family." I go, "Yeah, whatever." Rode off. A few days later, I go into the clothing store in Saint Denis. I run into a whole lot of them. Furio, I think Cesar was in there as well, and a couple other of them. But Otto and Olivia weren't there, so we were chatting like they knew nothing about it. And then in walks Olivia, reminds that fella there that I have a debt, I guess, to him. So we talk it down, we negotiate from $300. I tell them I pay them 50, and they ain't getting a penny more. Cause why do they deserve my, hard-earned dollars? All them penny pinchers. And Olivia and some other fella follows me to the damn bank, and I gave her $50, and I said, if y'all penny so bad you really need the money, you ever need a hand, you just let me know. That's what I did.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You
And
dropped
then I got and I got pretty angry at me. We had a little bit of a fight at my pawn shop there, but ever since then I've been wanting to break into that mansion there and hold them all up.
Yeah, I've got a few
$50
plans.
back.
I've had a lot of people tell me I got no plans because Jackson says I good, but I got a few.
What's that?
Half of mine to burn that fucking mansion to the ground, and half of mine to grab one of those fancy steamboats and storm the place from the back. Haven't made up my mind yet. Right, there's no reason I can't do both. Torch the place, maybe with a minute.
How we can do that?
Maybe tie it back into that moonshine. Douse the place with it. I don't know. I've never liked businessmen, not like them anyway. The cuts.
I like business, but I never do it like them. I hate that kind of business.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
For me, my business.
All the scheming.
And you gotta give it to me.
Yeah, I don't like anything they stand for. Sure, they got some principles. But the whole telling me and my people what to do ain't never gonna happen. Not while I'm breathing. If I want to rob an ice cream store, even though I didn't, but if I did want to, I'm gonna fucking do it regardless of who owns the damn city. If they got a problem with that, well, so be it. Seems like they do.
So
They wanted to take some money off Kaneko, and that wasn't gonna happen. So here we are.
So the DeChanges is after all of y'all's, right? But
Yeah.
ain't a gang no more, from what I understand. So they're going
Well,
at this individually.
No, Mills has got his own thing now. I've got my own thing, but I'm still riding with Jack. I make the calls with my people, but if Jack needs help, which he does, I'll be there with him, which is what I'm doing. He told me to hold it down while he's inside Suzuka, so that's also what I'm doing. But at the end of the day, the DiCenzos are riding on all of us. Despite the fact that a lot of people are mad at Jack, I think they're still willing to have his back.
Well, so long as you help me finish this problem with Barbara, I'll give you any heavy Navy's the change the situation, James. You saw us over at Twin Rocks, you know how it was. That gunfight lasted 2 days.
Oh, I've had a lot
Came
more
in
since
that
then,
bar
Boone.
calling me what, you remember?
Terminator, whatever that means.
Exactly. Well, unstoppable, James. We can get this shit done.
Well, I wonder what Gavin Summers is calling me. You heard about that, didn't you, Boone?
I read the paper this morning. I saw he's in jail. Didn't read much of it, but the headline.
Oh, no, that was just more government propaganda. The real headline hasn't came out yet. Coiner's still working on it, I think. And the title, it's Summer Solstice. Because on the summer solstice, Summers rode up in the Raskella Fork, thinking he owned the place. 6 of his folk, 4 of mine. And we gunned him the fuck down. First people to ever do it. Beat Summers outnumbered. And a couple of days later, he was in jail.
Good riddance. I hope he stays in there long now.
It doesn't even matter. He could be out tomorrow, but he's done for. His legend's over. The only reason he had any power because people were scared of him. But the Kelly gang showed him that. The Kelly gang showed him that he ain't invincible.
And a man just like he did Solomon. Well, not asshole. That's a pity.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It is what it is. I bet he wish he died there as well. As I said, everything he stood for is gone. But yeah, on the topic of Billy, I will help you with it.
I greatly appreciate that, son.
We had a little bit of a conversation at the Bastille in Saint Denis. This was back when we didn't have any problems with the Vincenzo, so I wasn't going to start any in their city. I was going to wait for him to leave.
Yeah.
The shit that comes out of Billy's fucking mouth really rubs me the wrong way every single time. He started talking about that prostitute joke he's always had. The one that really sucks.
I don't remember it.
That's
probably why.
Yeah. Something about me making 15 grand off of it, charging 15 cents, I don't know, some stupid shit. He thought everyone was going to laugh, but the whole bar went silent. And then he just kept saying things that weren't true. And every time I proved him wrong, he went silent again. Then he ended up leaving. All that fella does is talk. Even after getting gunned down 3 times.
That's all they were doing when we walked in the manor. There was a whole dinner table of them. I don't know. What do you say? 15? I don't fucking know. There's just a whole lot of them. They're just having a big old conversation.
Another fucking mansion we're gonna burn down.
Yeah, but they so cowardice they have guards they hired out front of there. That's gonna be a bit more challenging. But I'm up for a challenge. I like discomfort.
So what, he's working with the bloody hoods?
I guess that is the case, yeah. Or he's paying them, as far as I know.
He's paying them.
You know what he's paying them for?
Take hits out on us.
Yeah.
I mean, that's generally what it is. We are under the assumption it's Red Hoods, at least as far as that Marine
Bloody
girl
Hoods,
goes.
something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. The thing I don't understand is that if they're taking hits but then they see you and they don't do anything. It's real confusing.
There was some people there that
Especially if
shouldn't have
there's a
been
whole
there at
lot.
that table, though.
I walked in there, James. I just said hello. Hello. They all got up from the dinner table. Eleanor, you remember Eleanor? She was in there. Her and some other lady just ran out the back door and scattered. Guess they thought something was gonna happen. I thought so too, but I just say, is FMA here? He says no. I go, is that because he asked for his guns back?
Stand
I
on
just
chicken. Thank you so
didn't
much for the sub,
acknowledge the
man. I really
question. They
appreciate it.
asked
Thank you so
again.
much,
I
dude.
go, so where is FMA? He says she doesn't live here anymore. I said, is that so? I just told him to have a nice supper, and we walked out of there. You didn't ride off too fast either. I was walking real slow down the damn paveway because he wanted to chase after me, but he didn't give in, I suppose.
Oh, he ain't gonna shoot the shot, Boone. We know that.
Hey.
You know, Sheriff Rabbit thinks that I was at that shootout when Vespucci died.
Really?
Yeah, she stood in the streets as...
Why? Because
I don't know.
it was me, Billy, Bo, Danny, and
Peter.
But Todd got arrested for Peter. And he was the only one who hadn't been arrested out of the rest of us. So that's 6 or 5 of us right there.
Yeah, well,
so
I don't know.
why she would think that.
I think she might have just been saying it in the middle of the street for some reason. I don't know. It was real funny though. There was 2 folk that I was riding the train with, and they were just walking around with me. And then Rabbit said, "James Kelly," and these fellas, I've never seen anyone run away faster in their life. They said, "You're James Kelly," and they bolted. It's real funny. I was being nice to them the whole time. We were having a good civil conversation, but there's something about it.
That's funny.
Yeah, she was just going on with shit. I think she knows I wasn't there as well. But, no, she ain't friendly with me no more. Not now that I'm with Jack.
Well, you was always
She hates Jack. Yeah, but it changed ever since I left the ranch and Billy.
I guess. She's always been nice to me. Even though she knows I'm against him.
I think she just hates the Kettleman gang.
Yeah, probably for good reason.
Good reason, smooth reason. I don't really care about reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting on Sloan and Sam Bass to show up here, but I don't know how long they're going to take.
I don't mind waiting there. I ain't got nothing better to do as far as I know. Well, I don't think I telegram Montgomery Ellis.
Come on, Boone. I
Well,
didn't
we
either.
left
I
a
was
note
hoping
at the
you
camp,
was.
but we never. That didn't tell him where we was going.
Right, I told him we were going to Thieves, but then, wait, go by the telegram station and we tell him where he was because I assumed you were doing that. And just so you know, Boone, Rick had a hunch that Eleanor was running her damn lips to the law last time they had saw
Well,
each
she
other.
works for the damn medical office. Of course she was.
I know, but she kind of stepped out of her way to do so, is what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
She must have heard what Joey heard. Well, I guess told everybody because, he said exactly what went down when we got him that one time. But why was she fin for that loose lip fucker? That I don't understand.
And while she's with Billy, I wouldn't expect nothing less.
Exactly.
Only to find her in the goddamn table that Billy's sitting at, too. That shit is boiling me over some kind of bad.
The funniest thing about this DiCenzo stuff going on right now is Tommy Two Snakes is involved.
What problem does he have with?
I don't fucking know, but I'm meant to be meeting with a fella named Frank about it. I'm meant to be coordinating with him. Frank, yeah.
Does that mean Christine? My mama's going after him and shit.
I've got no fucking clue. I don't know how they operate, those Valentinians. They're just as bad as Rhodesians in my book.
You're right.
But I guess an enemy of my enemy is a friend. I don't have anything against this Tommy fella.
The enemy of your enemy is your enemy.
Yeah, well, it's subjective. It, depends on the situation, of course, but I don't know much about this Tommy fella. He doesn't know much about me.
Yeah. Tommy's a good poker player, yeah. I played him many times.
But the Chenzos do have an iron grip on that city, so more people fucking with them isn't exactly bad.
So have you thought up a plan at all of what they're going to do in this situation, especially now that everyone's divided? Or you think y'all reconcile eventually?
Well, I thought we already did reconcile, but today was a different story, I guess. Seems like I was the only one thinking for myself. Everyone else had a hive mind. Alice brought up forgiveness, saying I should forgive people more. Something like that. I don't fucking know. I don't know what she was talking about, but it was real funny and ironic to me, considering she stabbed me in the fucking neck and I forgave her. And then she drew a gun on me again, talking about forgiveness. Give me a fucking break.
Oh, well.
Jack really ain't looking good right now. I mean, from what I've heard, what I've seen was a different story. Everyone's saying that he's losing his mind, but he seemed completely normal to me. The thing is, they haven't spoke to Jack in a very long time.
Jack's always been loony since I known him anyway, so how can you lose your mind if it's already gone?
Exactly. And I spoke to him yesterday. He was fine. Everyone's talking about shit that's happened a while ago. They haven't even spoke to Jack about it. Everyone's talking without hearing the second side of the story, which is why I was agitated. James Kelly's always wrong. I'm always the one being too bullheaded. I don't fucking know. I don't have time for their bullshit anymore. I've got one goal, and that's fucking Vincenzo's over. Preferably putting a few of them in a fucking casket, sending off to sea.
Well, say I'll get in contact with you sometime tomorrow. You can go out looking for the idiot boy.
We'll see how I'm feeling. I got before I went into Suzuki the other day, I got a while ago now, Saffron, it might have been Maple, shot me in the chest, so I'm still recovering.
Oh, fuck. Okay, but we'll let you... Excuse me, we'll let you rest. We'll do some reconnaissance.
But after that, it's hunting season.
And then... Well, now that you mention it anyway, I'm already thinking of ways to get it the changes.
I mean, there's a whole city full of opportunities, considering they love it so much. Any robbery, any shooting, any beating that happens in that city is their problem, and it pisses them off. The more hell that's raised in that city will slowly whittle them down, because they're not just fighting a war. with other folk. They got to keep a whole city in check. And that was Summers' problem. He had too much on his plate. He had to fight the law and he had to fight me as well.
Oh, that's Rob Klaus.
Yeah. So with them fighting Tommy Two Snakes and everybody else, and trying to keep Saint Denis, the biggest city in this damn state, from falling into chaos, well, that's going to be a task too big for anybody, I think. Just a matter of time, really. Saying that, we can't be idle. As for a plan, chaos is the plan. Stir up enough shit they can't deal with. And shoot it. As many of them as we can, of course. They called Aurora, fucked it up pretty good.
Well, as of right now, they think we're on neutral grounds. I'm sure they don't even think me on nothing. Any day of the week, I rarely speak to them. But as far as I know, we're cordial.
Thanks for the follow, Bean.
Maybe
No, I
set
don't.
up an ambush of some sorts.
I'm gonna try out that plan that I told you about earlier.
I forgot about that. Hey, let's see if we're gonna, get in disguise as herb salesman on the side of the road somewhere. And they say we sell bushes and all that. People ask what kind of bushes, and that's when the rest of y'all jump the bush and yell an ambush. Rival. Clever thinking, this fella, huh?
That's a real good plan.
Maybe not so much for Saint Denis, but
Yeah, I don't know. But it's also, that's a hard one for me to be
Well,
these guys we wanted right now.
You could be brick salesman in Saint Denis and lob a brick at someone's head.
I like that idea a lot more, actually.
Him with a hammer.
Oh, I'm still on that one.
Need some carpentry. What business you got with Sam Bass? I heard he's in the Cut Manor, right?
Yeah, he's in the mayor's mansion now.
They got a bone to pick with him, the chances.
I don't think so. But me and him established a bit of a friendship. I've saved his life a couple of times. He saved mine once. And he's also buying the gun that killed Solomon as a gift to give it back to me. So I just want to let him know. A fella named Fox who rides with Summers. But I just want to let him know that, the city might be getting pretty hot soon, and he should probably stay in his mansion away from the conflict. And see if he's got any information for me.
What happened?
But,
I was gonna ask what happened to Effie for her to get pushed out.
Why did she? Do you know why she moved to the desert?
I haven't exactly asked her, but she didn't get pushed out. It was her choice. I think she got tired of it.
I guess leaving the Braithwaite name.
Yeah, now that Eddie's dead.
She with Nash out there? He farming taters?
Yeah. Yeah, she's with Nash.
I got a telegram from her on the 4th. It said something about a gun auction, but I think I missed it.
But yeah, this meeting with Sam ain't that urgent, and this meeting with Sloan it's not too urgent, but I need to be well rested for it. And I'm getting real sleepy. I don't think I can string a coherent sentence together for much longer.
That's right, Jane. I think we're gonna ride out to our camp anyway.
All right,
I'll be in
man.
contact with you soon.
I'll let you know when I'm well, and we'll go and stir up some trouble.
Yep. Whatever you need, son, you just let me know. Alright. Take it easy, pal.
Alrighty, man. Stay safe, you two.
Or invincible, Kelly.
Nah, Grumpy. No, I need to go to sleep, man. I can't be bothered. I'll go see him tomorrow. What's this fucking camera angle, dude? Can we sit on this log? Nice. Alrighty. Let's find someone, shall we? Holy shit. Man, the support today has been great. I love you guys so much. I appreciate it a lot. It really means the world to me, man. It means so much. I really do always sound sarcastic, don't I? I can hear it in my own voice. I'm not sarcastic though, I promise. I really do. Appreciate it a lot. All the support, the gift subs, the follows, just sticking around and chatting, man. Having a good time. Really means a lot. Who is streaming right now? We've got a couple. Friendly chicks. Oh, here we go. Friendly chick plays. I didn't know she played Lottie Davis, man. There we go. Yeah, I'd love to stay on, man. It's only been a short stream, but I'm very tired. I stayed up playing PUBG with Peppo all night. So I'm going to get some sleep and hopefully be back for a better stream tomorrow, for a longer stream, when I'm not tired, and we'll be able to... I don't know if you guys could notice, but I didn't have that much energy today. But when I'm well rested for the next stream, it'll be perfect. We got a lot of shit to do. We've got to push these meetings back. Sloan will be a massive one. We just got to fill Sam in on a few things, so that'll just be, you know, just normal meeting. Yeah, Denim. I'll see you tomorrow, man. I appreciate it, Void, Tally, Biloxy, Gawookin. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. Same with you, Void. It means a lot to me. All the support. And say hello to Friendly Chick. I honestly didn't know she played Lottie Davis. I have no clue. I didn't know who played Lottie Davis. But hold on. Let me get this in chat. I love this fucking emote so much, man. It's my favorite emote. Jimmy Raid, put that in a chat. Show us some support. I probably won't be in. I'm literally going to go lay in my bed and crash right now. I'm going to go to sleep so quickly. Have a great day /morning/night, guys. Love you.